it's always bad to be the person speaking between you and your wine. So I won't speak very long. I would first like my mother to stand up. I want you to look at each other and look at my mother and know that you are part of her family now. Because what you do for her, don't all move in with her. She won't have space for all of us. But hug everybody. My mother will hug everybody. What you are doing here is very precious. And I hope you all look around, because you are the people, including Liz that just walked in, you are the people who are going to be the main support for me. And some of you, this is the second event you've been to. Some of it's the first. It's not likely to be the last. But you truly are the family that either I have or I've just inherited. And friends, I always like the saying, friends are family God forgot to give you. And you are all now part of that family. From the council in Saratoga to the many friends I've made through the Foxes, through the many friends I've made through Dave House, and through my own family. I do need to thank a few people. Carolyn Alexander. Carolyn, are you there? Carolyn and I worked together for Applied, and she has the best equipment in the world. So if you need equipment, she did the Saratoga movie. We rented her equipment. And if there's been any problems, because we've been standing too close to the speaker. And so, and I also want to thank Dave House's son-in-law, who did the catering. And Jim's restaurant is
Rio Adobe.
Rio Adobe. Unfortunately, it's in Cupertino, but it's pretty close to Saratoga. But I think it would be all nice if we go in there and we all have some wine as well. I have my aunts here, which I appreciate. I have siblings here, Dan and Margie, and I have a couple of my kids. Nick, can you raise your hand? And Marie. And I really want to thank them both for being here. And then I have to say, I have some cousins here, if they'd raise their hands. Right there. They're the ones near the wine. And then my best friend Michelle came last night to hold my hand because my husband gave up on it. He just said, please have Michelle come hold your hand. I've had enough of this, even though he's been very supportive. So I also, it is the people that help you from the beginning, I think, that give you the feeling that you can do this. And so I do want to mention Julia, Cathy Wheeler, Leanne Hernandez have done a lot of work to get ready for this. I don't know if I left anybody out on that, but they did a lot of help to get this ready. And I want us all to picture being there for the swearing in. Yeah. Okay? What you may not know, I mean, I do have a lot of business experience. I was at Applied from the time it went from 67 million up to 10 billion, almost 10 billion. Wow. And it hasn't quite got back to 10 billion since I left. And I don't think that's all my fault. And I did bring the first Applied equipment into Intel. I don't know if they still appreciate it. But I really work the business side. But the big issue for me is when Liz goes off the council. Liz has been the champion of health in our county. And what I have come to realize over the last couple of years, we have this program called Healthy Kids. And when we started that program 10 years ago, 1 out of every 8 children in this county didn't have health care. And now we're at 96%. And when everybody talks about jobs and education, I think they're missing the first point, which is you must be healthy to be able to get a good education and be able to go to school all the time. And we have data that prove kids are in school more. And then you get a good education, you go to college, you get a good job, you get to live right at the hill next to Dave House's after that. And the whole economy in this county improves. And I believe it comes from the very beginning of setting all those steps right. And this is a county that does it. This is a county that truly brings the right people together to do that. And that's what I want to continue to do. How many in here have been put on a project by me so far? Dave, you have to raise your hand. I think Joan, you've been on there. Colleen, yeah. I think Dan, you've been on projects, both Dans. Almost everybody in here, except maybe I haven't put Bob Wilson on a project yet, but I'm working on that, have been put on a project with me, and I hope you will continue to do that once I am a county supervisor. So I want to thank you all for being here and hope that you get to taste a little more wine. I think Dave's willing to, and take some home with you.
Certainly.
And I appreciate Rainier being here doing this, and my applied materials friends, Kavita, who's offered to do an event next, hopefully, and Laura Watkins, who works with me. So thank you all for being here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the day a little more.
Wait.
Oh,
She's going to get the raffle bowl.
oh, the raffle bowl. How could I forget that? Did everybody put their name in?
No, I didn't.
Okay. And Rainier's going to, are you going to talk a little bit about the wine, Dave?